What an embarrassment. What an absolute embarrassment.
Black and white sports reporters, well, say it isn't so. Your boy, right here, your dude was right. Elevate Kamilla Cardoso and let everything run through her. Let her be the dominant force down close to the basket for the Chicago Sky. Turn Angel Reese into a role player, and you know what will happen? You will be an improved team, and you will win games.
What happens when Angel Reese tries to take the spotlight, but Kamilla Cardoso steps up instead? Chicago ends up losing another big lead, almost like it was expected. Cardoso didn't just play better. She shifted the energy and showed that the team might actually run more smoothly without the extra drama. If you're someone who follows close games, late-game breakdowns, and players silently hoping for a timeout, this was one of the biggest collapses of the season. Let's break it down.
Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. The Chicago Sky are already imploding from within. Fans are turning on the team. Kamilla Cardoso, oh no. Free Kamilla Cardoso. She is fed up with the Chicago Sky experiment. Tyler Marsh, once again, salute to you. You are doing the rest of the league a favor.
Here we go again. The Chicago Sky let another big lead slip away. At this point, it's starting to feel routine. You'd think with all this experience, they'd figure out how to close out games. But no luck. The team's collapse was almost as quick as Angel Reese's shooting percentage drop. And speaking of Reese, let's talk about the player who's become known more for her responses off the court than her results on it. A lot of talk, not much showing up on the scoreboard.
The Chicago Sky is a better team without Angel Reese. You're less worried about dumping the ball into a scrub who's trying to pad up numbers. Kennedy Carter goes for 28. Kamilla Cardoso has double-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds. You know what? You didn't have a lot of rebounds because the Chicago Sky shot 50%.
Kamilla Cardoso has been the one consistent force in the Sky's front court, keeping things steady on a team that's struggling to find its balance. Meanwhile, Angel Reese isn't taking her bench time well. Again, her effort on both ends of the court has been spotty, and it's starting to show. When she checks in, it feels like the team loses its rhythm, and everything just starts to fall apart.
Now, I want y'all to realize something. You see what happened when they played through Kamilla? Do you see what happened when they played through Cardoso? They get a W. Player of the game was Kamilla Cardoso with 23 points and 8 rebounds. You see what happened when you look for Kamilla and you build the offense around her? For those who say I didn't know what I was talking about, I was shading Angel. But you see the result when you play through Kamilla. She always wide open. Always wide open.
The contrast couldn't be clearer. When Caitlin Clark sits out, the Fever look completely out of sync, like they're making it up as they go. But when Angel Reese isn't on the floor, the Sky actually start to look like a team. The ball moves better, the offense flows, and the defense tightens up. Turns out, taking some of the drama off the court might be just what they need.
Kamilla Cardoso, the real star of the Chicago Sky, ladies and gentlemen, leading them to their first win, man. The third pick in the draft, the real star Chicago Sky that y'all should be focusing on. With a 23-piece, 8-1, pretty much shot 70%, man. That's how you ball Kamilla, our Brazilian queen, man. It had nothing to do with that bricklaying slump that needs to be released back into the wild.
At this point, it's not even surprising. It's just disappointing. Angel Reese came into the league with a lot of hype, but so far the numbers haven't backed it up. No amount of social media spin can hide what's happening on the court. What's even harder to understand is why the Sky continue to start her like she's making a real impact. Meanwhile, Kamilla Cardoso's frustration is starting to show. The way she looks over at Reese, You can tell she's questioning how much longer she can carry the load alone.
So the Chicago Sky get their first win of the season. Kamilla Cardoso goes off for 23 points. Ariel Atkins and Vandersloot.
Kamilla Cardoso is doing the heavy lifting, fighting for position, protecting the paint, and covering for her teammates' mistakes. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is piling up fouls like it's part of her stat line. Her post moves are off target, and her free throws? Let's just say they need serious work. The WNBA needs players who are all in on the game, not just popular online. Reese might draw attention on social media, but this isn't about viral moments. It's about showing up and performing at a professional level. The Sky managed to hold things together for a half, maybe. But once the rhythm breaks, often when Reese is back on the floor, it all starts to unravel. Through it all, Cardoso keeps grinding, diving for loose balls, setting solid screens, and crashing the boards like her job depends on it. Because it does. Reese, on the other hand, spends more time on the bench offering pep talks to water bottles than making an impact on the court.
I'm telling you, this girl wants to play football. How is this not a flagrant? How is that not a flagrant? Double T, how is this not a technical? And she's smiling. What?
The difference is hard to miss. When Caitlin Clark isn't on the floor, the Fever look completely lost, like they've forgotten how to run their offense. She's their engine. But when Angel Reese is on the bench, the Sky actually look better. The ball moves with purpose, defensive rotations tighten up, and even the coach seems more at ease. That's not just a small improvement. It feels like a reset. Let's be honest. Angel Reese is off to one of the toughest starts we've seen from a rookie in a while. And this goes beyond first-year struggles. We're talking about missed layups, defensive breakdowns, and free throws that don't belong at the professional level. Right now, it's less about potential and more about performance.
Y'all, the way Indiana Fever played last night, it's gonna be a long 2 weeks without CC. I hate to say it, and I was praying that they would actually do well without her, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
I can't believe what the hell I just watched. Embarrassing performance by the Indiana Fever, the Caitlin Clarkless Indiana Fever. That was an awful performance. I cannot believe how trash y'all look. Are you serious? Are you serious?
You see what happens when you let the motherfucking dog loose? Take that fucking chain off her. Fuck that kitty cat meow shit. This is a big dog. If what we need to do is switch it up and put you down at the post and let Angel dump it into you, shit, let's do that. If they're gonna keep collapsing on you, pass that shit out. You only took 6 shots, made 2 of them, giving me 5 assists. You could have had 12. You pass that motherfucker out and let him shoot it.
Angel Reese is struggling, and it shows on both ends of the floor. Her shot selection is off, her defense looks optional, and the only time she seems fully confident is when reacting after a foul. Ironically, that's the one stat she's leading in. If fouls counted as points, she'd be an all-star. Her highlight reel so far? Mostly near misses, rebounds slipping through her hands, layups getting swatted away, and passes going straight to the other team. Her game feels more chaotic than focused. Kamilla Cardoso didn't sign up for this. She came in to be a dominant force in the paint, not to carry the weight of a teammate still trying to find her footing. Night after night, she's battling to keep the team steady while Reese argues with refs and drifts through possessions. The energy is off. The stats aren't pretty, and patience is running out. When Reese heads to the bench, everything sharpens. The ball moves better, the floor spacing improves, and the defense finally locks in. Suddenly, the Sky look like a team with a plan. This isn't just a rookie adjusting. It's starting to pull at the team's chemistry, and if it keeps up, it could do real damage.
Angel Reese,
What the fuck is this? So let me get this straight. You're telling me I see bitches on a daily basis get waived from the WNBA and they ain't even played a single fucking game yet. But this bitch, Angel Reese, can put up a stat line like this and we're supposed to be calling her the fucking GOAT? You played basketball for 27 minutes. As Keith would say, correction, you played basketball for 4 hours and 68 minutes. How the fuck do you only have 2 fucking points? You have 12 rebounds, but 8 of your 12 rebounds came from you in the first fucking...
Let's be honest, there's a big difference between confidence and attitude. What Angel Reese brings to the court isn't confidence. It's a distraction. Talking trash after getting beat on defense isn't swagger. It's a red flag. She'll celebrate a layup, then lose her defensive assignment as they knock down an open 3 on the other end. Every possession with Reese feels like a risk, and not the good kind. Because while the WNBA is pushing forward for respect, growth, and serious attention, what it doesn't need is drama taking the spotlight from the game. With Reese, it's less about basketball and more about image. The problem? Her performance hasn't matched the hype. She wants the spotlight, but seems to have skipped the part where you earn it on the court. Right now, her game isn't translating into stats or wins. Meanwhile, Kamilla Cardoso joined the Sky thinking she was part of a rebuild, not a reality show. You can see the frustration on her face after every misread or broken play, like she's quietly wondering, how did this become my problem? While Reese tries to play the role of the league's villain, Cardoso is doing the work, staying focused, and keeping the team from completely falling apart.
This ain't even funny no more. I know everybody think I'm about to clown and I'm about to roast. This ain't even funny no more.